It's a real joy to be here. I don't know how I follow Gideon and Tyler. It's such esteemed speakers to follow. But my first thing to say to each and every one of you is thank you. Thank you so much for not only being here today, but for all of the things that we've been able to do so far since not only the general election was called, but over the past year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. So thank you, because I feel like we've really set ourselves the foundations to win, and we've hit the ground running. So within hours of the general election being called, we had skateboards up in gardens. Who so far has got a skateboard in their garden or put skateboards up? Hands up. Amazing. Thank you to all of you. Thank you. We've also so far delivered thousands of leaflets, 10,000s of leaflets so far across the constituency. Hands up if you've been out delivering leaflets since the general election was called. Yeah, lots of you. I feel that might be the case. Thank you for doing so. It's been an amazing, amazing effort. And we've spoken to thousands of voters. We've knocked on their doors, we've given them a call, we've made contact with real voters who are going to have an important choice to make in this election. So hands up if you've been out speaking to voters so far. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who has been out knocking on doors or on the phones. Now you'll see in our leaflets and our coverage over the next few weeks locally that we're focusing on a number of core messages, and I just wanted to share them with you today because you're going to hear us and you're going to hear Gideon talking about them more and more as the weeks pass by. So the first one is the NHS. The NHS, where we've been sorely let down by the Conservatives and by our local representative. We were promised a new hospital in Taunton. Where is it? It hasn't happened, and we're going to hold the Conservatives to account on the resources that they've given our NHS locally. The cost of living is our second theme. I'm sure many people in our community are struggling with the cost of living. Mortgage rates, rents, energy prices, food, everything has got more expensive. Where have the government been to help people? Missing. Where are they? Where's our voice standing up for us in Parliament, making sure that we can actually get a fair deal on the cost of living? It's non-existent. Gideon's going to be our voice for that. And we've heard a lot about the environment. And that means a lot to us here in Somerset, our local environment, from our green spaces, but actually more going to be the dumping of raw sewage into our local waters. Where has the Environment Minister, previously the Water Minister, been? She's meant to be our local MP. What's she been doing? Nothing. So we're going to be hammering that message home to voters. But we've also heard a lot about Gideon's credentials as our candidate. And that's really, really powerful. When you put Gideon next to our MP for the previous few years, I think they're polar opposites in many, many ways. If we want trust, if we want honesty, if we want a hard-working local MP, Gideon will be that MP, and we're going to be letting voters know that over the next few weeks. And we've also heard the importance of the Liberal Democrat vote in this constituency. So we need to remind people that it's only the Liberal Democrats, it's only Gideon who can beat the Conservatives. So we need to be kind to Labour voters, to Green voters, to people who are thinking of not voting, and ask them to lend their support to Gideon, so that here we have an orange dot and not a blue dot on the map. Because one less off their pile is a good thing. So how are we going to do that? Well, it's been alluded to already. We don't have tons of money. Yeah, although we might do by the end of today. But there are some real practical things that every one of us in this room can do over the next 5 weeks or so. The first is we need to deliver more leaflets than the Conservatives. We have to be out there getting things through people's letterboxes on such a regular basis. It will feel like a lot, guys. I'm not going to pretend any otherwise. It's going to feel like we're out and I delivered this street last week. Good. We should be there every week. We should be getting leaflets through constantly. So if you want to deliver leaflets in your area and you're not currently doing so, I'm going to point you at Sue. Sue, please give everyone a wave. Please find Sue and let Sue know. We're very well prepared, and we even have some bundles here today, both Taunton and Wellington, that you can take away with you to go deliver. That would be amazing. The second really important thing we need to do is to speak to more people than the Conservatives. And what we've seen from the Conservatives over recent years is they don't go and knock on people's doors generally. They phone, they do a lot of phoning. Why do they not go and knock on people's doors? I'll let you come to your own conclusions on that. But we need to speak to far more people. So if you're interested in canvassing and learning how to do it, and trust me at the moment, it's really good fun. Really good fun. Please go and see Paul. Paul, give everyone a wave. Paul is our canvassing screamer. Paul will set you up, give you the training you need, send you out with a team. It's really good fun. I would highly, highly recommend it. We've got good pockets of orange posters around the town, both in Taunton and Wellington. We need more. So we need two things really on posters. If you currently don't have a poster outside your house or in your window, please do so. And please you can come and let me know if you'd like one, and we'll arrange for that to be put up. Now, talking of putting up posters, we might need a bit of a hand with that too. We've got so many requests coming through, which is amazing, that if you're able to spend some time during the next few weeks working with our amazing skateboarding team to help them put posters together and get them in people's gardens, please also come and let me know, because we really need help to get those orange signs out there. And trust me, they make a huge impact on the overall impact. If people see a wave of orange through the town, they know who the winning party are, and they will back us. So we need to get more posters up, so please do that. We've heard about donations. Please, if you haven't done so already, I mentioned cost of living. I know times are tight. I really, really do. If you have got any funds that you could provide towards our campaign, just to give you a sense of the scale, it costs normally between about £50,000 and £100,000 to win a general election campaign. And we don't have billionaire donors like the Conservatives have. We just don't. We rely on local hard-working people to support us. So if you are able to donate, there's a bucket, and it would be nice if the bucket was silent going round. And what I mean by that is no, it's not the point. That would be nice. But everything that you can provide would be really gratefully appreciated. And the final request is polling day itself. The 4th of July, which by pure coincidence is my birthday. So I'm hoping that not only will I elect Gideon, of course it give me a really good birthday present on the 4th of July, we need help that day. Some of you before may have helped with telling on polling stations. We need to go and knock on doors that day. We need to get leaflets out and about. It's a pretty full-on day. It's brilliant fun. Amazingly good fun. So if you are able to spare time on the 4th of July during the day, from 7 in the evening till 10 at night, please do let one of us know, one of the team know, or let Gideon know. We really, really need your help on that day, because we have to make sure that all of those thousands of people we've gone and spoken to who said they're going to go and vote for Gideon, get out and vote. Because, believe it or not, you will knock on someone's door on polling day itself and go, "It's polling day today," and they'll go, "Is it?" It happens more often than you would think. So we need to make sure that those people who are going to vote for Gideon make their way to the polling station, remember to take their ID, which is super important, and that they make sure that they head out and vote. So please do that. So I think the fundamental message is we need you. We can win this. We really can. I've been involved in many general election campaigns, and this is the best feeling that I've ever had in a general election campaign. The feeling is amazing. We need to turn that feeling into success. So please, please do what you can. Let's get Gideon over the line. Let's get the MP that we need and we deserve in this area. And I hope you will all help us in that endeavour. Thank you.